single leg deadlift. So you can add in weights for this as well, but I'm gonna show you what the body weight looks like, and then I'll explain how you add a weight into it just so that you can modify or increase or decrease as you need to. So to get yourself set up into your single leg deadlift, you're gonna plant one foot on the ground, okay? So push as hard as you can into that foot so that you have full stability there. I try to just lift my foot up just to make sure that I have that stability before I do anything else. The second leg is going to be active before you do anything else. So I bring it forward, pull my toes up to lock out my kneecap, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna let that leg sweep back behind you. As you lift it, you're gonna bend your front knee to allow for that leg to reach back behind you. So your hands are gonna come down towards your toe. So if you had a kettlebell or a dumbbell, it's exactly where you hold it. You're gonna push through the back heel and then come back up. So again, as you come back, your back leg needs to really stay active. If it is loosey-goosey, it's a lot of imbalance happening here. So you're gonna push back through the heel. Think about reaching for the back wall. So bend your front knee as much as you need to in order to reach as far as you can into that back wall, and then you're gonna sweep back up, coming out of your hinge, okay? So few things to think about. One thing that I see all the time is in a single leg deadlift, back leg is loose, which is gonna make it really hard to balance because then you don't have anything pulling you back behind you. You're just falling chest to thigh, okay? So that's the first one. Second one is rotating out of the hips and the chest. So if you have a weight in your hand, especially if you do single arm work, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you have a single hand weight while you're here and say it's the same leg, which is gonna make it way more difficult, by the way, then it's really easy to rotate out of the hips and rotate out of the back. So what I want you to try to do is keep your hips nice and square until you are able to do this solid. Don't add a weight in, okay? So keep the hips nice and square. Chest, nipples come straight down towards the floor and then come right back up. So just pay attention. Maybe you put your hands on your hips and notice if one hip is higher than the other, okay? Toes need to be pointing straight down. Drive that back heel, come back up. That is your single leg deadlift. Now, like I said, if you want to add a kettlebell or a dumbbell, go for it. But first, do at least one workout with just body weight and see how it feels on your legs. Find your balance before you add extra weight, because I promise you, your body weight will be plenty enough, especially at the beginning.